All right. So I welcome you all to this presentation. I titled the presentation that developing the traders winning mentality. Developing the traders winning mentality. So as an entrepreneur, as a trader, as a forex trader, as a crypto trader, okay, whichever of the traders you are, all right, you need to have a certain mentality, a mentality that is always to win, okay, a mentality that is always to win. All right. Now, I remember when I started trading, okay, I was looking for a strategy that always works, a strategy that is 100%. It doesn't fail. I was thinking there's a strategy like that. So always I used to see certain videos on YouTube that would say, oh, so and so strategy, 100% win rate. Oh, I'll go and learn the strategy, add the indicators and all those stuff. And at the end of the day, I'll end up losing a lot of trades. Sometimes half of my money will be gone. Then I become disappointed again, feel like giving up on trading and all those stuff. Okay. Why? Because I was looking for a strategy that is 100%, that does not make losses, a strategy that is always winning. By natural fact and in actual fact, that kind of strategy doesn't exist. Okay, there's nothing like 100% win rate in trading. Yes, you will be able to have high success rate of winning using a particular knowledge or strategy taught, okay, by your mentor or by whoever you are learning from. But it doesn't mean that it is 100% sure winning strategy. Okay. Now, I know in the forex industry we call it holy grail. That is the term. I don't know where they carry that term from, but that is a term that mostly they use for it. Okay. Or some people call it 100% winning strategy. They have different names for it. Okay, but we don't have such thing in the trading arena. We don't have such thing in the trading arena like 100% winning rate. No, we don't have it. That is far from the truth. Okay, the truth is that you will lose a certain number of trades using any strategy at all. But that strategy that you are having, is it winning you more trades than losing? If it is winning you more trades, it means that that strategy is profitable. So we have profitable strategy, but not 100% sure strategy. Okay. All right. Now, one thing I realized through my trading, okay, is that you as a trader, you must know when to go into the market. So this is the most important thing of all in trading. As a trader, you should have a strategy on when to go into the market and when to come out of the market. What to consider when going into the market and what to consider when moving out of the market. Now, when and why, the reason why you are entering the market and the reason why you want to move out of the market should always be in your plan. So you should have an entry strategy and an exit strategy. Okay. Now, this entry strategy is when and why you are entering the market. Why are you taking that trade? Why are you buying that pair? Why are you selling that pair? Okay, I will only sell this pair or I only buy this pair when I see ABC, or when I see A, B, or C. Now, this means that if you don't see A, B, or C happening on the chart, you are staying away from that chart. I hope you guys are getting. If you are getting what I'm talking about, type 1 in the chat box. If you are getting what I'm talking about, type 1 in the chat box. If you get what I'm talking about, type 1 in the chat box. All right, so beautiful. It means you guys are getting me. Now, let's move on. Now, the best thing is to master the art of knowing when to get in the market and when and why, and when to get out of the market and why you are doing so. Okay, so these are the first things to keep in mind. So keep that in mind as a crypto trader, as a forex trader, whatsoever business you are doing. Why are you doing the business? Why are you going for the business? What is the reason? Okay, when to start that business and when to stop that business. Now, it doesn't matter whether you are a fundamental trader, a technical trader, or an indicator trader. Any of these three traders you are, okay, you need to master the art of when to go in and when to get out. Once you are able to master this, then you have gotten your 100% strategy in the forex market. Without it, forget about that 100% sure winning trade strategy. It is nowhere, my brother. In fact, if you are doing that, you are the kind of people to sell any kind of strategy to at any amount, and you will be buying it, moving, jumping from one strategy man to the other, and you also be blowing your accounts like that. So you should know when to enter into the market and why, and when to exit the market and why. All right, so those of you that are my students, you know I used to tell you, you have to see this and that before you go into the market, and this is the reason why you have to take profit at this point or not. You understand? So those are the kind of things I'm talking about. Now, note that to become a successful trader, you need to get a trading strategy that is easy to understand. Listen to this. So you need to get a trading strategy that is easy to understand, obey, execute, and then works on a consistent basis for you. This is very key. I'll take it again. This now, I'm taking it directly from the book I wrote. Okay, that statement I just read right now is directly from the book I wrote. So it said, note that to become a successful trader, you need to get a trading strategy that is easy to understand. 1, 2, to obey. 3, to execute. And 4, which works on a consistent basis for you. So what do I mean by this? You remember at the beginning, I said that if we don't have anything like 100% winning strategy, but we have a profitable strategy, a strategy that is very consistent in terms of making profit, not a strategy that they said that strategy there, oh yeah, you don't lose anything. It's a lie, na lie. Okay, na lie. There's nothing like such strategy in the forex market or in the crypto market. Okay, even if you are a fundamental trader, you should have a strategy. If you are a technical trader, you should have a strategy. If you are an indicator trader, you should have a strategy. That strategy should be easy to understand, to obey the rules, to execute, that is your entry and exit, and also it should work on a consistent basis for you. It means you are always getting profit at the end of the day. Okay, making more profits than losses. All right. Now, trading always needs to be fun. Okay. Trading always needs to be fun, emotionally exciting, personally and financially fulfilling, and stress-free. So if you are not enjoying your trading, if you are stressed whilst you are trading, if you are personally and financially not fulfilling whilst you are trading, then it means you are not doing things right. It means you don't have a strategy that is consistent for you. It means your strategy is not easy to understand. It's not easy to apply. It's not easy to execute. Okay. Now, to be very successful, you need to master 4 skills, of which 3 of them are technical, These technical skills include you knowing how to find market direction, how to find market direction, and two, how to establish an entry strategy that works consistently. So if I'm going very fast, don't worry, the video will be available on my YouTube channel. You can go back to the YouTube channel later on and rewatch the video and take time and write out the points that I'm speaking on. Okay, so two, you should establish an entry strategy that works consistently and is successful. Then the third technical skill you need is to create two exit strategies. One to gain profit and the other one to help protect you financially. So in trading, we said we call something stop loss and take profit. So you should have these two strategies very, very well at your finger tips, how to take profit, maximize it, and how to exit the market when things are going against you in order not to lose your entire portfolio. Now, the fourth skill is you mastering how to overcome your emotion. The fourth skill is you mastering how to overcome your emotion. Now, this skill is the most difficult of all the four skills I have mentioned now. A lot of you are not successful because you lack the ability to control your emotion. You lack the ability to control your feelings. You lack the ability to control your emotional torture when you are trading, when you are making losses. You don't know how to put yourself together. You don't know how to put your emotions in play. Okay, so as a trader, you should learn to be able to put your emotions in check. That is the fourth strategy. You should learn to be able to put your emotions in check. All right, guys. Now, note that if you are someone who breaks rules, then there is no point learning a new skill, which requires you to follow rules. Okay, if you are somebody today, you do this thing and you'll be like, oh, I promise I won't do this again, and in the next seconds, by the time you know, you went to do it. Or let's say you are somebody, you promise this person, I'll give you this, and 10 years now you've not fulfilled that promise. My brother, learning a new skill is useless, because if that skill has a rule, you will break that rule, you will not be able to obey that rule, and you will be unsuccessful in that particular skill. Now, it is better to stay away from forex trading because you will break the rules and you will self-destruct financial future for yourself. I don't know if you get my point. If you cannot obey rules, if you are somebody who doesn't obey rules, the rules that you yourself you say, okay, when I wake up in the morning, I'll pray. Well, after prayers, I'll read the Bible. After that, I'll exercise. I'll do push-up. Okay. Then I take my bath. If you are not obeying those rules, then forex trading is not for you, because you cannot be disciplined enough to obey the rules of forex. The rules of forex say that, okay, when market opens, that is when you should analyze the chart. So that I use the previous days happenings to analyze what will happen for the next day. You there say, let me sleep. Market open 9 p.m. GMT. You said, oh, let me sleep and I'll wake up 6 a.m. By then, London session is preparing. Asia session has already taken place. Maybe where you should have picked your entry has already gone past. By the time people are cashing out, you are now saying you are analyzing market. You are breaking the rule. The rule is saying that, okay, make sure there is a break of structure, make sure there is a 1:3 risk to reward ratio, make sure there is so and so, the zones are fresh and all those stuff. If you can't obey rules, you can't obey these rules too. You are eager to take trade when it is not time for you to take trade. As a trader, you should learn to be disciplined. Discipline is the hallmark of trading. Discipline is the hallmark of business. You understand? If you want to be successful, you need to what? To be disciplined and obey rules. If you don't, you are going to self-destruct your financial future. You will distract your financial future yourself because you continue losing your capital consistently instead of multiplying it consistently. So guys, put yourselves in what? In check. Put yourselves in check so that you can have that winning mentality. So as I said, this presentation is very short but very powerful. So I've come to the end of my presentation, but I will allow for questions and other clarifications that anybody has. You can unmute yourselves and ask any question you have, or you can leave your question in the chat box. Thank you. So if you're not on the Telegram page, I'll leave the link in the chat box. You can join the video will be uploaded to the YouTube channel, so you can watch from there as well. Yes, any question? Any question? All right, so I think there is no question. So I'll call it a day and we will meet again, God willing. Let me see, next week is I think okay, yeah. So I'll be available next week. So we will meet again next week. I'll put out the time and the topic that we'll be looking at next week. Okay. So guys, I wish you the best. I'm always available. You can leave your questions on the Telegram page. You can chat me on WhatsApp and I'll respond to you. I am very approachable. So do well to learn and go back and rewatch the presentation and get yourself, let me say, prepared psychologically for the battle of 2023. It's time to what? To be financially free in 2023. God bless. See you guys next week.